Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for being here. This is Pinkie, the housewife, and we're going to talk today about Shannon Sharpe. Everybody know all the allegations and everything. You know what's going on, so that's what we're going to talk about today. All right. Um, We're actually going to go over some of the court docs. Okay. Um, and I've been trying to get better, trying to get better. So that's why you all haven't heard from me in a while. All right. But what we're going to do, go ahead and get on with the house rules so we can get started. Let me just get the house rules up for you guys. And I'm so happy to have everybody here. I'm so happy to go live. It's been a long time since I went uh, live and then not have my avatar. I've been having my avatar up because I've been working with this shoulder of mine. It's still in pain. I'm still dealing with it and stuff, and I also still dealing with my baby. You know, Phoenix is the baby for everybody. He's enough for everybody. Because he just turned one last month. Yeah, last month he was 1 year old. So let me get the house rules out of the way. Welcome to the Pink House, everybody. Welcome to the Pink House. Go ahead and hit the like button. By hitting that like button, it helps put me in the algorithm. I was in the algorithm, I got kicked out. Okay. I don't know why, but I need to get back into the algorithm. So if you can, go ahead and hit that like button. It doesn't cost a thing. Okay. No money exchanged for hitting that. And subscribe to the channel. If you can, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. uh, And let me go ahead and say thank you, guys. Thank you for doing that. And if you can, go over to my second channel, Pink Global. That's Pink Global, 2 words, all caps. Okay, Pink Space Global. And subscribe to that channel so we can go ahead and get that monetized. All right. So let's get to the matter at hand. Let me just put this up. Graphic content warning. Okay. Well, some things may be disturbing or trigger warning, either way. Okay. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and get down to the matter at hand. Um, Here, this is what we're going to be talking about. Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe here. You know, brother, you got yourself in a pickle. He got himself in a big pickle. Okay. But let me just say, I know I just dropped this morning. Okay. I just dropped it this morning. So, okay. So let me just say, Linda Gamble, thank you for being here, Linda Gamble. Thank you. Linda Gamble is my moderator. So she's always here and she's going to keep an eye on things while I do what I do. Okay. And make sure you hit that like button coming in. Miss Jackson, thank you, V Jackson. This is Miss Jackson, everybody. I love Miss Jackson. Yes, I do. You got to qualify to be a Jackson. Not everybody can be a Jackson. I just know that. Yes. And Impetitious, thank you, Impetitious, for being here. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you too. Do not mention any content creators in my chat, please, guys. Thank you. If you can do that, I will appreciate it. Okay. And prayers for Miss Linda. Yes, thank you. Yes, prayers for Miss Linda. Ooh. All right. We're going to go ahead and get started as everybody come on in. But just remember, guys, when you come in, go ahead and hit that like button because I'm going to appreciate it. All right. Uh, Let me see. My daughter gave me a lot of medicine here uh, to drink. This is for my immune system. She's been giving me a different drink every day to get me strong. So it's little things is like little stuff in it, some cayenne pepper, different things in it for different to boost your immune system and this and that. So she got me another drink here today. I haven't tried this one. This is it looks like fruit juice. It's not. It's not. But it's to keep me strong. So I'm going to try this one today. Okay, I never tried that one. All the stuff she's been giving me, I never tried it. So I'm going to try this one here today. Hi, Felicia. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, now, forgot what I was going to say. What was I getting ready to say? It just slipped out of my mind. It just slipped out. It just went to the wayside. Okay, but let me see, because I tend to write things down so I don't. Uh, it just slipped out of my mind, but that's okay. All right, that's okay. Mm, 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 mm. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Okay, but anyway, I'm not gonna let this. Okay, all right. Okay. Now, everybody know about the Shannon Sharpe case. It's been turns and turns of, I mean, this thing is like a roller coaster. You know, never know what's going to happen and what's going on. Every minute something changes. And I've been following it from day one. I haven't been reporting on it from day one because y'all know what's been going on. So, but that don't mean I haven't followed it. I have not been following it, and I haven't been dropping. I have been dropping little short videos and things like that on it. Um, and one day, actually, I did a whole video and didn't realize you can't understand what I was saying because I little sickness here, so you couldn't understand my voice. My voice was old, raspy, and gone. Okay, thank you, Linda. Uh, Let me just get myself caught up here. Just give me a second, guys. Okay, okay. I'm just trying to get something straight here. Y'all just give me a minute. Just a minute. Let me check everything to make sure everything is good before I get started. I just want to try to make sure there's nobody behind the scenes um, trying to do things in my live before I get started. Miss Tina, thank you for being here, Miss Tina. Let me ask everybody. Uh, I realize that my live is hard to see it. How did you all know I was live? Are you getting your notifications? Miss Tina, thank you for being here, Miss Tina. I'm in the bushes listening today, Miss Pinkie. Okay. Thank you, Tina. Miss Tina. Hi, Queen Liz. How you doing today? Good to see you. I'm just glad to be seen because I've been only using my avatar for the last 2 weeks or maybe 3 weeks. I don't know. Because I don't like using my avatar. I really don't, Queen. I really don't. But I'm glad to see you. Glad to see you in the house. No notification, just saw it as I came on. See that's the thing. It's not make sure y'all do one thing for me. Um, hit the notification bell again and hit all. I don't know why it's doing that. Let me see what I swipe to all notifications, though I have done that. See, I don't, you're right. I don't know either. I don't know what's going on, Queen. These, you two just be playing with you. They will play with you forever. I'm serious. I don't have time for them to be playing with me. So, but I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get started because we got a lot of stuff to do. I want to read over some docs. I got some videos I want to show, and we're going to be looking at some text messages and everything. So I want to try to get it all in. And if I don't get it all in, then that means I have to do the rest of it on a pre-recorded or do it next time I come live. So I'm trying to get it all in. Hi, Miss Lillian. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Not not mine, Miss Pinkie. Yeah, yes, you're Miss Pinkie. Yeah. Uh, let's go ahead and get started, guys. Okay. The first thing, let me just show you. First of all, I'm going to show you that video. We're going to look at that video first. That statement that he made on his live IG or TikTok, wherever he made it at. I got it from IG. Okay. But we're going to look at that first. And then once we look at that, then we'll go into everything else. Okay. The docs and everything. Okay. So I got sort of everything going, a lot of everything to show you because I'm trying to cram it all in one since I haven't been able to do it because of me being out. So I'm trying to put it all into, take everything, push it all into one thing. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay. Whew, that's a lot. That is a lot. Okay. So we're going to do this first. Let me just say, y'all remember April. This is April, the last day. Is this the last day in April? I think it is. Let me just check. I think today is the last day. Yeah, today is the last day. Well, getting ready to be over. But y'all remember, a woman filed a, it's getting ready to be over. A woman filed a lawsuit in Nevada against Sharron Sharpe, accusing him of SA, battery, emotional distress, and the non-consensual recording and distributing of her intimate videos, should I say, with an S. She's seeking over $50 million in damages, citing significant trauma and lasting psychological harm. The lawsuit claims the two were in a late relationship from 2022 to 2024, starting when she was 20 years old. According to her, oh, let me just do something for a minute. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay. Now, according to her, what seemed consensual at the first turn into a disturbing pattern of coercion, abuse, and surveillance that escalated behind closed doors and left her feeling isolated and unsafe. And so that's where it all began. That's the beginning of the situation. That's when the situation took a dark turn. Okay. And y'all, you remember when he made the statement, did this. He did a video after he received that was notified that she's suing him. Okay. But anyway, this video, Sharron Sharpe went live. This is a shakedown. He called it a shakedown. But my thing is, I know a lot of people have a lot of questions, believe one thing and believe another thing. But let me just say, isn't he old enough to be her daddy? Isn't she young enough to be his granddaughter? I don't know. I know she's old enough to be his daughter, but it depends on when you have kids. Some people have them early. I don't know. Grandkids, I don't know. You know, because I'm a first time grandma. I just became a grandma just last year, just 1 year ago. For the first time, I only got one grandbaby. And that's the one that got me all broke down too right now. That's why y'all haven't seen me because between him and the two dogs, I'm at a loss. I'm exhausted. And dealing with my shoulder at the same time, that's a lot. So, whew. So let me just say, it's alleged that Jane Doe was at Diddy's party, allegedly. Yes, Linda Gamble, I did hear that. I did hear that. That was their first encounter, that he came across her at that party. Go figure. Go figure. See, they are saying different ages for different articles. It is model. Yes, she was an Instagram model on Instagram, doing her thing. I guess that's what everybody called it, doing her thing. Um, and as you can see from the picture here, yeah, she's always doing her thing on Instagram. Yeah, okay. And now let me just say something. I heard two different ages. I heard that she was she's 19 now, but I heard that somebody said allegedly she was 17 when he first met her. And she's 20 now. But when but then they reporting that she was 19 when they first met, their first meeting and hook up, and now she's 20. So I'll just read what the court docs say. I'm just going to read what the court docs say, and I just let everybody want to say whatever age is fine with me, because I'm not fighting over the girl's age. Y'all know that. I ain't. Sharon, thank you for being here. Thank you. I'm so glad to see you. I'm so glad you came in. You heard that too, Felicia? Yeah. Yes. Okay. So let's go ahead, and I want to play that tape first again, and then we're gonna, because it's a short tape, so it's very short, but we're gonna listen to it, and then we're gonna move on from there. All right.
Supporters and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys. Thanks. To my family, friends.
Okay, guys. Were you able to hear that? I just wanted to make sure, because that was the video where he was speaking to his family and friends about the alleged allegations of the SA. Okay. And he's daring Tony Busby to put the whole tape out. That's a bold move. Hi, Terry. Thank you for being here, Terry. Thank you for coming in. Yes. Okay. I just want to make sure. That was a bold move. But on one hand, you offer $10 million. On one hand, she's suing you for $50 million, but you offer $10 million on one hand. And then after you offer the $10 million on one hand, then you you say put the whole type out, but you offer the $10 million so the information won't get out to stop it in its tracks. But then you want the whole thing out. Do you believe him? No. My personal opinion, no. Not sure if the state or federal applies or if they are in the same state, etc. I think they both moved to Nevada at one point. Las Vegas or something is one of them. They moved to the um, he moved and she moved first. I don't know, but they both is whatever. I can't keep track of these. It changes every day, but that's why we're gonna just go from the court docs, okay? Not saying it is a particular or immoral. It is. He is too old to be. He should have listened to what Monique said. See, laws are more favorable there. So I don't know. You're probably right, but he should have listened to what Monique said to him. Leave those little girls alone, them youngins alone. Go find your old big woman that's gonna cook for you, rub your feet, make you feel good. Gonna do everything that you need to do and won't be compromising you. I hope all this is well with you. Hey, Linda. Okay. And then Cat Williams warned him too. And let me tell you, I found the strangest thing. I went over to his website last night just to see, although I already had the video, okay? But to see whether the video was still there, it's gone. Make it make sense. The video is gone, guys. Who took it down? Or did he, because he had it up for a while. Queen Liz, the orange man just signed the law about the corn RP being leaked or showed seriously prison time. Nevada allows that line of employment in some countries. I didn't know that. Counties. I didn't know that. I'm sure he did to keep that lady from continuing to speak out. Well, it's not the first time. This is not the first time something like this and happened, my understanding. But instead of me going off that, I'm just going to play the tape. Okay, so we listened to that part. Now let's go ahead and we're going to be going from court docs and everything. So, and I really want to show the thing with Monique. Let me just try to pull up on his site and see would it come up, because everything seemed like he took out somebody and took it down or asked him to take it down, or I don't know whether he did it on his own. I don't think he did it on his own because I think he wanted that stuff up there. That's all. So to silence people speaking out about Mar-a-Lago, yeah, he'd only do things that benefit him. Okay. So we're just going to go over to his page today because I think everything is down. Cat Williams interview, the Monique interview, anything that wrong is gone. If it's something questionable or people think is wrong, is gone. Okay, the statement is still here, but I have the statement as well. That statement is still up. I'm going to bring that statement up. I got it myself instead of on his site. Let me find that statement because he have it up too. Okay, this is the statement from his attorney. All right. Now this statement here is still up on his website as well. So I'm surprising to see it still up on his site. Okay. This is the statement from Lanny J. Davis, counsel to Sharron Sharpe. I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me with it while you're effing me. Okay. And that's from, now he even said her name. So since her name has been said on in his statement, he calls her Gabby. Okay, Gabby. And so I'm going to say Gabby because that's what he calls her. Okay. And let me just do it like this so you can see me better. Okay. He calls her Gabby. And you can see her name right there. I'm just going to say Gabby. In the next text to Sharron Sharpe, October 7th of 2023. I know you miss me. I know you miss this big, juicy, behind 25,000, 25K for each cheek. That means each side, each side of the butt, each one, $25,000. Okay. Then Gabby once said again in a text message to Sharron Sharpe. This is January the 1st of 2025, which is this year. This is at 9:19 p.m. Okay. This lawsuit filed by, I'm going to just say Gabby, and orchestrated by her attorney, Tony Busby, is a uh, okay. In here, it's going to break down everything, do the breakdown for us. We're going to get back to the attorney's statement, but this is the docs, and it's going to break down the $50 million because it's 10, 10, 20, and stuff like that, and then another 10. Now she wants 20 million, 25 million for each cheat, 50 million. And I don't feel sorry for him at all. I don't feel sorry for him, Miss Tina. No, I don't. Because he's a grown man. He, at that age, when you're his age, 56, and somewhere I saw that he's 57 because they had his date of birth on there. And I said, if you look at his date of birth, this year he's 57. But who am I to say? I don't know. But anyway, he should know better. He should know better. You're too old to be fooling around with teenagers. Teenagers ain't nothing but they don't even know what they're gonna wear the next day. They change their mind with the wind. I can't, when my kids was that age, I couldn't keep up with them. They change their mind with the wind. One minute they want you to do this, next minute they don't want that, next minute they want to go here, next minute they don't want that. That's minutes. You can't keep track. It's like an emotional roller coaster they take you through, up and down, up and down, and up and down. So how the heck can he have a relationship at that age? A man with his busy career, got everything going for him, and then you fooling around with somebody that don't even know what you want to do or eat the next day, or that evening, or for dinner. I don't know. Give me a break. He got himself in this situation. It's for him to get himself out. And I don't feel sorry for him for one bit. I definitely agree with he is the wrong. He is in the wrong. But the one call, I do feel like something is pushing her to further extort him. Yes. But you got to remember also, she's still a kid. She can't even drink. She's not old enough to drink alcohol. She's being influenced by older, grown men, whether they're their attorney or somebody else or her counsel, or it doesn't. She's been influenced by somebody. And let me just do something, get something, guys. She's been influenced by somebody still. She didn't make the decisions when she was with Shannon. She didn't make her decisions then. So she didn't make them then. And she's definitely not making the decisions now. She just giving, telling her, and she okay in her voice, okay, whatever. You know what I mean. Beyond getting rightful monetary compensation, just in my opinion. You're right. You're right, Queen. I don't feel bad from him either, and hate to say, kind of her. I don't feel bad for neither one of them. But I don't like seeing a grown man taking advantage of a teenager, no matter what she's doing, because he's too old. He should have known better, because he wouldn't want nobody to do that to one of his kids, his daughter. You know what I mean? Just because you met her at a Diddy party, just because you see this woman working out in the gym, that don't mean you go and approach her in the manner that you, and then harassing the woman and the child until she decides, say, okay, I'll come, I'll give you my number. Okay. No, no, no. The fact that you didn't want nobody to know much about her, that should tell you. If you can't take her with you on, invite her out somewhere to be seen in public and on the red carpet with you and this and that, ball games and stuff, that means you knew something was wrong. You know this was inappropriate. It was truly damaged. Uh, Stop with the media circus and come to a solution. Tell your story, but try to keep some dignity to the young lady. Yeah, that it came out. Oh, I think more and more is going to come out. You know, he's no longer with ESPN now. And I didn't think they was going to keep him in the first place because that's Disney. What Disney want with a man fooling around with a teenager? 19 to me is still a teenager. She ain't even old enough to go in a bar and sit down and drink alcohol. So what did you all drink? Did you drink Kool-Aid with her or some good fruit punch or something when you and her was together? Yeah, they need to understand when you walk down some of these roads, this can happen. Mm-hmm. Traffic. Yeah, exactly. If you go after a man for a check, make sure to fully go over the job description with them. Oh, Queen, I tell you the job description. Now Disney have this whole, they are family channel. Family channel. They don't want somebody talking about, I'm gonna choke you when I see you. I'm gonna choke the effing out of you next time I see you. Just saying. Okay, let's look at this right quick, guys. This is the, I'm gonna put it over here so I can see it. And I'm gonna put this over there. Okay, so this is the court docs. Okay, this is 14 pages long. I'm not gonna go over this entire 14 page. I'm not gonna go all through these 14 pages. We're just gonna hit the highlights and keep it moving. Okay, hit the highlights and keep it moving. And this is let me just pull it up this way so I can not have to look at that. I'm trying to find it actually. Okay, here it is. Oh Lord, let me drink some of. I'm gonna drink some of this, guys. Ooh, trying to see how it tastes. Ooh, it looks good. I don't know. Can y'all see that? Well, let me. It looks good. Let me bring this down so you can see it. It looks. I don't know. Can you see? Oh, see this in here. See there? Hmm. Wait, let me do this. I'm gonna try it. Oh my God, guys, this is good. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I found now this one I like better than the one I had yesterday. I like this one better. One yesterday, and this is my third one. The first one was chalky. It just tastes so chalky. It was to uh, boost your immune system, and it was so chalky. But I drank it all. It was about this size, but it was in a square bottle, and I took it all down. And then the other one was a little short bottle. It was like a little shot bottle, and I drank that one. That one was a little, but I drank it all. Now, when it comes to this one here, I give it a thumbs up. I like this one. I really do like this. I can deal with this. I can take this. My daughter's got me doing this. Okay, so she did a thumbs up for this one here. And then for my lunch today, she got me lunch today, and it was good. Right before I started my life, I was eating my lunch. It was good, and I told her I like it. I like it. She got me eating these different things. I don't know. I don't know, guys. What does it say about a man who chooses a child over a grown woman? Want me to tell you what it says to me? Oh, Felicia, because grown women don't do all of that. Well, it tells me somebody like them young. Somebody like it's like a petter. Let me file this book, girls. Let me file these papers. A petter. I'm going to file these papers. That's what I'm saying. What do you want to? What? He is too old for this. He is too old for this, and I'm not going to go through this with this class over. I hear you over that rump. He have no boundaries to me and stuff. No. 50 Shades of Grey. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into this. Oh my God. I'm not that type of stuff, but like a little kinky. Oh, he is all the way kinky. He is. Let me move this down so he is all the way kinky to me. This man, shh. Oh Lord, is he kinky? Oh, he is. I don't think a grown woman would put up with. When I say a grown woman, I don't mean nobody 20 years old. Okay. Wait now. If I need my oxygen cut off to get there, oh my God. Okay. But to me, even some of the people that came on the show, one person, we're going to look at that. But let's go ahead and do this. We're going to look at that because this don't make no sense to me. He lost everything because of this here. When I say he lost, to me, I think he lost it. Now he got his podcast, but he got Shannon Shay, but with all this other stuff, man, I think you and dug a hole for yourself, and you ain't got yourself in there, and you can't get out. You can't get out. You can't jump high enough to get out of this hole. And that $100 million deal that you got, I don't think you're getting that. I really don't think that's going to materialize. I think that's going to be a hope, just like you had to withdraw. You had to step down at ESPN, talking about you're going to come back. I don't think you're going to come back. I don't think they're going to let you come back, because you got to remember, this is a business. You was a brand they was banking on, because the reason why they was banking on Shannon has that charisma. He has that look. He's huge. He's a huge person. He's a big person. Oh, come greetings. I'm so glad to see you. Checking in from the Bahamas. Oh my God. you. I hope you're having a wonderful time in the Bahamas. Oh my God. Thank you. This is Renita, guys. She's on a cruise having fun. You better enjoy yourself. Kick up your heels and just get in the sand and the water. Oh, don't let me be there. I'll be, oh, Lord. Thank you for being here. Thank you. I was thinking about you this morning. I was thinking about you this morning, my lady. No, the NFL tries to keep it cute. Yeah, they want to keep it cute. They ain't gonna let him. They're not. You have to remember these NFL men at the top. They trying to keep their money. They ain't gonna put all their money on the line for a Sharron Sharpe. Now he can make them a lot of money when he's acting right, but no, support that black woman when he chose a white woman. Oh no, they ain't gonna have that because he's a big black man. And this, like he said, choking a little big black man choking a little white woman. Oh no, no, female or whatever you call it. They ain't gonna have that. That probably rubbed a lot of them the wrong way because they probably have daughters themselves and they're thinking about that. I'm not saying because I really did like Shannon. Watch his show, Shannon. Yes, I did. But hearing all this, seeing all this, seeing what can come out of the mouth of Shannon, he should have listened to Cat Williams. Cat told him they're going to be coming. They're going to be coming. Queen said, enjoy the Bahamas, Renita. You're having an awesome time. I'm so happy. I'm glad to see that you're having a great time. And I still got the baby. I still have the baby. And the dogs. I still got my baby and my dogs. Yes. Have a pina colada for me. Yes. Yeah, I think what really made me a fan was Cat Williams. You're right, Felicia. That's when I started watching the show. Cat Williams was on there. When Cat Williams just knocked it out of the park and had the highest rating ever. That was the highest ratings ever. I had to take notice. Okay. And then Monique followed up behind that. Oh, shoot. I said to myself, I I had to say, talk to you on Friday when my daughter and I return. Okay. All right. Thank you. Enjoy yourself and tell your daughter I said hello. Um, I said to myself, mm-mm, mm-mm. He should have listened. He should have listened because Cat William told him. He said, all is going to be revealed. All. And that means you too. And he told them they're going to be coming. And then followed up by Monique. Monique told him, leave them. Angel. But anyway, let's get through this here. You know, this is Jane Doe that is suing Sharron Sharpe. Okay. So Jane Doe is suing her. And this was filed April 20th, 2025 at 10:25 p.m. Okay. Electronically filed. All right. And you can see Anthony G. Busby. That's Tony Busby Law Firm. That's in Houston, Texas. And attorneys for the plaintiff, Jane Doe, which is the woman that he met on at he claimed on Instagram as an OnlyFans model. His girlfriend. I'm going to say his girlfriend. That's what I'm going to say. His girlfriend. Okay, that's his girlfriend. Mm-mm. Let me just do this right quick. I made it too big. Okay. So, and it's and the eighth jurisdiction district court of the state of Nevada, and for the county of clerk. Jane Doe, she's the plaintiff. Sharron Sharpe is the defendant. And this is an original complaint and jury demand. And so for the plaintiff, let me get to that second page for you. Let me just bring it down and get that second page up for you guys. Just give me 1 second. I forget why I put this thing. I'd be moving it. Okay. Skip one page. I don't know how to keep skipping. Oh gosh. Guys, just give me 1 second. I'm trying to get to this one page. Okay. Okay, it's there. Now don't move. It wants to move. Okay. Here we go. This is the page. This is the introduction. This is the plaintiff Jane Doe complains of defendant Sharron Sharpe and for cause of action would respectfully show this honorable court for the following. One, the introduction. A woman can see yes. A woman can say yes to consensual, sex relations with a man. Ooh, 99 times. But when she says no, even once, that no means no. The defendant, Sharron Sharpe, a man who is accustomed to getting what he wants, completely fails to understand this basic concept. After many months of manipulations and controlling plaintiff, a woman more than 30 years younger than he, and repeatedly threatened to brutally choke and voluntarily slap her. Sharpe refused to accept the answer no, and RAPED, the plaintiff, despite her sobbing and repeatedly screaming of no, screams of no. That says enough right there. That's enough right there. That first paragraph tells you everything you want to know. Basically, regardless of anything, he was way, way older. And to me, no means no. It's not that he's young and don't know any better and misunderstood what the word no means. I'm quite sure they come across that a lot in his field, his line of work. And in my opinion, I think he came across this a lot with other women. When a woman says no, she means no. That don't mean you, okay, I'm still going to do what I want to do. But like they said, but due to he's been who he is, he don't take no for an answer. He's Sharron Sharpe, the big man, the man that makes all this money. He's an athlete. He's an ex-football player. He's got the hottest show on YouTube, Club Shay Shay. He got all these other outlets. Yeah, he's a big name, you know. And then he's getting this $100 million trying to close this deal. Yeah. So I understand. No means no. I don't care. No means no. No, they won't go for that mess. What his problem was, he picking these young women that have nothing to lose. If you're gonna pick women that have nothing to lose, then you got a problem. Because the word nothing to lose, they're gonna do whatever they want to do to you. They're gonna come out and do whatever they want to do. And when they that young, they're gonna just their mind flips and they change their mind with a blink of a heartbeat. So he gets what he's putting out. That's what he's putting out. That's what he's getting. Okay, let's go on. Okay, the defendant Sharpe is a 56-year-old former NFL superstar. He claims to be one of the most successful sports media personality in the country. Plaintiff is a young woman in her early 20s. In 2023, Plaintiff was working out at a gym in Los Angeles, California, when Sharpe approached her for the first time. Previously, Doe had noticed Sharpe watching her during her workouts. I bet she was watching and watching. Yes, I can. That's what dirty old men do. They sit up and just watch and stare at you. You know, dirty old men do that. You got to watch them. It's like I see you. I see you too. You watch me, but I got to keep my eyes on you because you're a dirty old man. I'm not calling him a dirty old man. That's a saying that some people say. Dirty old man. He's a dirty old man. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I understand, Liz. I get you, girl. I got you. But his last name is Sharp now. Don't forget that. That's his last name. Somebody said he ain't that sharp. He's not the sharpest tool in the toolbox. He lost that deal. That's what you heard, that he lost it. I'm thinking my thing is, I if I was a betting woman, I would bet that deal ain't gonna materialize. That's what I figure. Because there's no way that deal is gonna go through. Not with all this. And it's not even over. And he's begging them to drop the whole tape, drop the whole tape. That whole tape is gonna let everybody see what you do in the bedroom. Exactly how you do it. Just for us listening to some of the texts and stuff, and just let me uh let me just pull this up. Let me just pull this up right quick. Just us. Where is it? Let me see. Is this it? Oh yeah, just looking at this here, saying only if you put that baby gravy in me, then I can do whatever I want to. Uh, only if you put that baby gravy in me, then I can do whatever I want to me. I don't know. Text from Gabby to Shannon. That's November the 23rd, 2023. I want to put my tongue in your butthole and then marry you. Text from Gabby to Shannon. That's January the 12th, 2024. That's my daddy. If I want you to get to put a big black baby in me. Oh my God. You see what I'm saying? That's my daddy. If I want you to put a big black baby in me, is she saying she wanted him to pregnate her? Or do he? I don't know. This is a text from Gabby to Shannon again, August 6th, 2024. You better crave it because you are going to be stuck with it for life after you put a big black baby in me. That's a text from Gabby to Shannon, August 11th, 2024. You see what I'm saying? Just seeing those texts I can imagine what's in this lawsuit. Y'all see what I'm saying? I need a straw for this. I should have had my daughter to bring me a straw. Let me text her for my drink that she needs me to drink to get me stronger. My daughter's trying to get her mom strong, get her back healthy. I'm gonna text her to bring me a straw. Or I may just run and get one right quick. Okay? Because I really want to drink it all. Okay. So, y'all, this is. Let me run and get me a straw. Wait, let me just call my baby girl and tell her to bring me one. Let me just call her and tell her to bring me one. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, she's coming with a straw for me. Give me 1 second, guys. Come in, baby. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, baby. Okay, guys. Okay. Brought me much straw. Okay. Oh, yes. Ooh, that tastes so good. Ooh, that is really, really good, guys. Let's see. I'm down and I'm dying in court, trying to keep a straight face and also not puff. Okay. You need a spiritual cleaning. Yes, we do. Somebody, y'all need to come. Somebody need to come up here and say some prayers. We need a prayer said over. Because sometimes you get those energies, those demon energies can. I can heard they can come through your screen, and when you're on live, you can get those little. Oh Lord, Amen, Miss Pinkie. Do that, PT. My dad didn't like to put it, but it helps so much. Yeah, it does. It does. Queen Liz is 100. Please, y'all, hit that like button coming in. Hit that like button. Miss Pinkie, are you in the chat, Pink Global? No, I'm not in that chat today. Oh, yes, I am. Yes, I am. Uh, yeah, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, I just did it. I just was looking at my phone and I happened to jump in Pink Global. Yeah. Thank you, Queen. Yeah. That's my second channel. I'm trying to get that second channel monetized. Then I'll go ahead and work on my third. My because I got 3 channels. Yeah. So let's okay, cool as long as it's you. It's me, Queen. Thank you. Good for checking out. Thank you for checking. Let me go ahead and let's get back to this here. This is okay. Plaintiff is a young, okay, she's in her 20s. We read that she's from California. He was watching her at the gym workout. At this time, though, was just 19 years old. Okay, y'all see that line? That's where it say number 15. Look at number 15 right here, right up under 14. You see 15. It says, On number 14, it said Doe had noticed Sharpe watching her during her workouts. At this time, Doe was just 19 years old, and at the time, she did not know who he was, only that he was another older man googling at her at the gym. Uh, you hear this? He was another old man googling at her at the gym, making Google eyes at the gym. Okay. Eventually, he introduced himself at this at his determined instance gave her number. She gave him her number. Okay. So a lot of times we y'all have done that. I know I have when I was young, give somebody my number. And sometimes it may not even be my number. I just be giving it to them to get them off my back. And sometimes it be the wrong number. I put the right half of it is the right number and the half of it is the wrong number. I make up stuff. Just give it to them. You know, I figured, well, they're gonna lose it anyway. I'm not giving, and I said, here, and it'd be the wrong number. And then if you do give them, but she's got to remember she's a teenager. Give them your number. You're thinking, I'm not gonna answer his call. If I see that strange number, I'm not gonna answer his call. I'm gonna ghost him. Just sometimes you do it just to get them off your back. You know what I mean? Just to get them off your back. You know what I mean? But anyway, over the next couple of weeks, Sharpe increasingly pressured plaintiff. He constantly approached her at the gym and attempted to contact her frequently by phone calls and text messages, asking to meet up, unwilling to take no for an answer. Eventually, plaintiff gave in and agreed to meet with Shannon or Sharpe outside the gym. However, before doing so, Sharpe demanded that Doe sign a non-disclosure agreement. What? Or NDA. Okay? Let some man talking about signing a non-disclosure agreement. Well, you won't see me because I'm not signing nothing. So you can do whatever you want to and say whatever you want to me, and I can't say nothing about it. No, not gonna happen, buddy boy. Not gonna happen. Okay? Or NDA, something plaintiff found a bit concerning. Okay, you should go with your first instinct. When you think it's a concern or you think something is wrong, go with your gut instinct. If you think something is not right by you signing that, take it and run with it. Okay, take your gut instincts and run with it. Let me see where I left off at. Concerning, where is it? Guys, I'm got where I concerning. She wondered why Sharpe was so insistent on her signing an NDA. She refused. Despite his repeated effort to get her to sign, she refused time and again. Eventually, he dropped the issue and invited her to his house. What followed was the beginning of a rocky, consensual relationship that lasted nearly 2 years. In all those 2 years, you mean this man didn't take her nowhere in all those 2 years. Where did they go in all them 2 years? I never seen them at a ball game. I never seen him taking her on the red carpet. He took his makeup artist with him. Yeah, you see the makeup artist with him. My understanding, they had a relationship. Just allegedly, they was in a relationship at one point. Yeah. But I'd be afraid to go up to his place. This big, strong man and my little bitty self. Oh no. He can pick me up with one arm, one hand. Oh no. Nope. We have to go somewhere public. But first of all, I wouldn't be dealing with him because he's too old. He's an old man. Girl, you're a teenager. Didn't you look at him and say, you're old enough to be my daddy? I would have brought that up. Why do you want to talk to me? You're old enough to be my daddy or my granddaddy, you know? But anyway, just saying. What followed was the beginning of a rocky consensual relationship that lasted nearly 2 years. The relationship was very unequal because Sharpe was 30 years older and had more money. He was very wealthy. And he was physically much larger than her. He was huge. Shani, if anybody knows, Shani got muscle going on for days. This man needs to have his own. When he flexed like this here, this man got muscle for days. That's intimidating to me. And you're going to think I'm going to go up into his apartment, his house, knowing this man can grab me like that. Oh no, There's nothing I can do against him if things go the wrong way on that first date. And I guess they did. Okay, but anyway, he's very strong and powerful. And Sharpe is famous and has power. Power, yes, he does. Now, we're going to be on, let me bring up the third page right quick for you. Let me drop this one down and bring up page number 3. Oh. Okay, yeah. Okay, here's page number 3, guys. Let me read it. The Kardashians had one at the front door, but it's just can't talk about being their record, etc. YK. YK. What is YK? Okay, his probably included under any circumstances like AB. Yeah. Seemed like this is not the first time he had to get out of a lawsuit to pay somebody allegedly to get out of to shut up and be quiet. Before I was married, when I dated, I never let a man ever pick me up at my house. Oh, that is smart, Queen. I met them elsewhere in public. That is the smartest thing to do. Smartest thing to do. You don't let him come to your house because you don't know whether he's a psycho, and then you may not like him but and tell him no. And every time you look up, he's showing up at your house, knocking on your door, standing outside, gawking through your windows, anything. He may be standing outside recording you, taking pictures for his own desire. You never know. I've gone to anyone's house on the first, second, or third date. Oh no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I think that's where she lost her advantage. But she got to remember, she's a teenager. What do teenagers know at that time when they're dealing with a person his age in their late 50s? Gosh. Plankton and Sharpe saw each other on his terms. See, now that was a problem. That's the red flag. On his terms. She had no terms. It was his way of the highway and his schedule as often as 4 times a week. Over time, Plankton began to see Sharpe true nature. Of course. You saw his true nature in the very beginning. Signed signed that non-disclosure agreement, and then repeatedly trying to get you to sign it, and then repeatedly trying to get you to come meet him and be with him and come to his house. And then it's only on his terms. That's a narcissist right there. On his terms, a narcissist got to let you know we got to do things my way or the highway. My terms, my way or no way. They don't give up either. She found him to be dishonest about his whereabouts. Yes, probably seeing other women. He would lie about seeing other women. Oh, I just said it, and then I read. I didn't expect to read that before I said it. while insisting to her that she and he was exclusive. Oh, girl, he ain't gonna be exclusive to you. That means you be exclusive to him. You can't see nobody else, but he can see anybody he wants because he's Shannon Sharpe. He's famous. He got a very powerful people around him and that know him. He's wealthy. You just a little girl. You just a little 19-year-old. What do you know? You don't have nothing to lose. That's, I'm just thinking out loud. He often manipulate her, at times being sweet and loving to get what he wants, and other times being angry and aggressive to achieve his goals. She discovered over time that Sharpe was extremely emotional and possessive and uncontrollable temper. Oh yes, he displayed those characteristics of a true narcissist. I just said that. See, I have not read this before. I'm giving my take on it, and I have not read this through like this. I have not read this thing through at all. I'm reading it for the first time. And here I'm thinking he's just like a narcissist. And she just said he displays the characteristics of a true narcissist. Duh, duh. He wants to show his power and influence over her and his celebrity and control plaintiff and all of his control over her. That's what he wants to show. Because he's the man in charge. And you just lay back and do back and sit back and let me do what I want to do to you. That's just me saying that part. Okay. By October 2024, that's on number 12. If you look at number 12, October 2024, Sharpe behavior have grown progressively worse beyond anything plaintiff had experienced with him before. Oh, girl. At this time, he was insisting upon her recording the SA relationship in the bed, sometimes without her knowledge. Sharpe was also sharing the videos with others without her permission and knowledge. Now, that's shameful. What grown man? We know what grown man. That sounds just like that man from Love and Marriage Huntsville. Y'all know who I'm talking about? The demon boy himself. Allegedly, you know who I'm talking about. That sounds just like Martell. Just sounds just like him. Because he shared a video of him and his wife. Let all his cast members all see that video. He was showing it to everybody. Now, he's a true narcissist in my book. And y'all know I'm not a doctor or in the medical field. That's based on my personal opinion and how I feel. I think he is. Oh my God. Woo. Okay. Sharpe repeatedly told Doe that he wanted to do to her things that would make no other man want her. No other man want her. By this point, Sharpe was no longer able to credibly maintain that relationship was exclusive. He had at this point accidentally and on purposely to advance his career went live on Instagram while having sex with another woman. Sharpe flew into fits of rage when plaintiff noted his infidelity to their relationship or called him out about it. Yeah, wait now. He flew in fits of rage, but he was the one all over social media. He was the one everybody was listening to and watching or seeing that little portion of a video. He was the one that I remember that video because I reported on it. But he flew in a fit parade. That would be a true narcissist. He always, you can't tell them what they did wrong. But they can go, but you got to remember, he is sleeping with a teenager. 19-year-old, a teenager in my book. Okay. Yeah. Let me ask you a question, guys. If anybody else, let me just ask this question. Anybody else, if that person wasn't famous and powerful and rich with a lot of money and this and that, if these allegations come up on them, because I really want to know, wouldn't they be in jail by now? Wouldn't they be in jail by now? That's a question. Because these are big allegations. Big allegations. Big allegations. So that's why I'm asking this question. Wouldn't they be in jail by now? Or was arrested, had a mug shot, and probably be out by now or whatever, or sitting, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just asking. Oh, you haven't seen it. Let me see, do I still have that? Oh no, he said he was on Instagram and somehow he accident. It was an accident. First, he claimed he was hacked. He claimed he was hacked. His Instagram account was hacked. Then he claimed it was an accident. That he accidentally hit the something button or something, and then it recorded their rumpy rump in the bedroom. Him and another lady in the bedroom getting it on. It was something else. Um, Wait now. Felicia said yes. Oh yeah, I remember that. Hey, Black Titanic, thank you for being here. Thank you. Everybody, Black Titanic is a content creator. She's in the chat. She's not able to come up because she's driving. I think she may still be driving. I'm not sure. I know she had somewhere she have to go. Thank you for being here. We're still talking about this. Sharron Sharpe is going to be talked about for a long time. And guys, let me say this. Don't forget, I want to remind you all, guys, don't forget Diddy's, let me just put this. Diddy's trial date is coming up May 5th. Next month on the 5th. Oh, this is the last day in April. So, and his trial date is coming up in 5 days. 5 days is his trial date. I will be covering that. I will be covering it live. Okay? I will be going live on May 5th to cover Diddy's trial. And I probably will be, I'm going to gear myself up to be live all that day. So I hope that you are going to be be on my live with me, because I'm going to wake up. When I wake, I'm going to have my husband, because y'all know I'm a late work. I wake up late. I don't wake up until 11 or 12 o'clock sometime. But anyway, but lately I've been up early because of the baby. You know, Phoenix get me up early because Phoenix wakes up and he wakes me up, and that wakes the dogs up and everybody wakes up. So, but I will be going live all that day. So I get up early that morning so I can start covering it from the courthouse all up until until they go home for the day. So I'm going to be ready and powered up, everything, have everything ready. And that day I'm going to take off from my family. No dogs, no cats. No, I don't have no cats. No dogs. I'm not no Phoenix that day. Somebody else gonna have to take care of the baby. Somebody else is gonna have to take care of the dogs, everything, because I would not be disturbed. I would not let that get in my way. Okay. And I do have actually physical therapy on the 5th, but I'm glad I'm talking about it because I need to change that date. I need to move it the day before or the day after. I don't want it the day after because the stuff's still going to be going on. So I'm going to change that date because I don't want to miss none of that. It's going to be a circus. It's going to be like we just got uh the circus came to town. Okay. Everybody speaking to Black Titanic. He meant to do that, in my opinion. And that, wow, I think you're right. He meant to do that because there was many allegations of him being gay. And he wants to squash the rumors of him being gay. And what, in my opinion, I'm just saying in my opinion, and what better way to do that than for you to put out a tape with a woman that you're doing the bang bang with, where you boom, 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 bumping boots with. You know what I'm saying? And then what other way to prove people that you're not gay or you like both men and women and you don't want nobody to say anything about that gay part, uh, that you want Tony Busby and Gabby, her attorney, to put the whole tape out. Yeah, put the whole tape out. If they put the whole tape out, boy, you better get ready because you ain't gonna get no deal. They're gonna drop you like a hot potato. It ain't like you the boy next door. They're gonna drop you like a hot potato. They waste all their money to defend you? No, 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 Shannon. You're gonna be sadly mistaken. And I know you can have a still have a good career because you are social media gold. You get on a platform, you're gonna have it rocking and banging, just like you had the internet rocking and banging with that woman. People are gonna watch. Let me just tell you, narcissists, they're very, very charismatic. They know how to be the center of attention. They know how to make people watch them. That's how they fool the women. Then they do this bait and switch thing with you so quick, but then they all roped in. No, he did not realize the ramifications of it. You're right, Queen. Yes, yes, I am. Are you talking about Diddy's trial or are you talking about Shannon? I'm going to cover both though. I've been doing Diddy stuff. I've been doing Diddy stuff since Diddy got locked up on September the 15th. I remember 16. I mean, Diddy got locked up in New York on September the 16th, 2024. I remember that. I won't ever forget that date. Mm-mm. And he's been in there ever since. And I go back and watch some of my videos. I just haven't done Diddy because, like I said, I had a lot of stuff going on. I'm dealing with my shoulder, had my procedure done, and it's still painful, but I'm working with it. Uh, and then the dogs, the baby, y'all got to remember, my dogs ain't like other people. They ain't like no other dogs. They ain't like y'all. They do their own thing. I will definitely be here. Okay. I'm going to be covering both. Okay. Let me finish up with this page here because this is some stuff. Some of the stuff, like I said, I'm just reading, seeing this for the first time myself. That I covered. I can see it on other people, but they only, other people, not other people, but when I watch the news, I only see they only do bits and pieces of it. They don't put the whole thing up like this. So I'm seeing the whole thing all at once. And it's like, oh my God, okay. They cut out parts of it and show only parts of it. Okay. Let me see. where he accidentally played himself on Instagram having sex with another woman. And she confronted Sharpe about it. He flew into a fits of rage. Okay. What had once been manipulation, control, and intimidation now became something far more dangerous and sinister. That's what happens when you got a narcissist on your hand. Girl, you don't know. You learned in there. That's what happens when you got a narcissist. That's some crazy mamas. I don't mean a female. When I said mama, I mean crazy fools. Them some crazy fools. You don't play with a narcissist. Them something's crazy. Sharpe made it clear that what Doe wanted was of no moment. Look now, Sharpe made it clear that what Doe wanted was of no moment. That Sharpe would get what he want it, and when he wanted. Okay, I'm trying to look at it. When he wanted, I really need my glasses. In October 2024, Sharpe violently sex assaulted and RAP RAP plaintiff 2 different times in Las Vegas, Nevada, and ignoring her request for him to stop. He did it again in January. So 2 times in the Las Vegas, Nevada, he RAP her, and then he did it again in January, guys. So that was 3 different times. Okay. Now, plaintiff left Nevada to temporarily escape defendant Sharron Sharpe. She now seeks justice through this action and other means. Plaintiff seeks compensatory and punitive damages in this matter in excess of $50 million. Wait now. Ooh, so she's seeking in punitive damage and compensatory damages and $50 million. But he offered her $10 million to be quiet, to keep silent, and for it to all go away. So nobody know what their relationship was behind closed doors. So nobody know the way they do things in the bedroom and the way he do things and they do things like. But he decides that's not good enough when the tape comes out, and he requests that her attorney doing this statement live on Instagram and TikTok that he don't do that little 30-second clip. You put the whole tape out, roughly 10 minutes of a tape. You put the whole video out. But if you put the whole video out, Shannon, we and just that little 30 seconds was enough to get people talking and goshing and throwing their hands up over their eyes and closing their eyes and saying, take the wheel. God, take the wheel. Jesus, take the wheel. Because this is too much. This is too much for them. But 30 seconds is not good enough. You want them to put the whole tape out. If they put the whole tape out, that deal, they wouldn't have gave you time to give a statement that you're being dropped from ESPN. ESPN would have came out and said they dropped you. Stephanie wouldn't have had time to investigate. They would have dropped you. Everybody would have dropped you by then. Just saying. I don't know. Boy, he makes me need to. Okay. 2, the parties. The parties is the plaintiff Jane Doe, which is, y'all know who she is, Gabby, because he said her name, Gabby. He didn't say the full name, but y'all saw the full name on my thing. But it's Gabby. Okay. She resides in Clark County, Nevada, and the defendant, Sharron Sharpe, He's residing in Clark County, Nevada, too. They reside both in the same county, Nevada. Okay. So let me, and then you got the jurisdiction and everything, justification, and the let me see. I'm going to skip over all of this. We know all of that. Let me get to the next page. Let me see. Is that the page I'm skipping? Okay. So I'm going to skip that page and we're going to go over to the next page. Let's see. Just give me 1 second, guys. Okay, that's the page I said we're skipping. We're going to go over to the next one. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, on this one here, y'all see Sharron Sharpe, number 84. Okay, and then him with his jacket on, his Hall of Famer jacket, that yellow jacket. I saw a video of him when he was given his jacket, and his brother was there and everything, and he was shocked. His brother was too. It was a great moment. Upon retirement, Sharpe transitioned into sports broadcasting, quickly achieving success in the industry, and we all know that. Sharpe spent several years at CBS Sports before moving to Fox, where over a decade he built a reputation for his strong opinions and hot takes. And I guess that's why he's such a big, people bank on him so much on social platforms because he knows how to bring in an audience. He knows how to get the fans. In 2023, Sharpe joined ESPN, where he remains employed till today. In addition to working at ESPN, First Take, Sharpe hosts his own widely followed podcast, interviewing high-profile athletes, entertainers, public figures. Sharpe claims he made as much as $6 million from one episode of his podcast, and I can bet you, I can tell you who that was from one episode of his podcast, and it's allegedly to be signing a multi-million-dollar deal with the Volume Media Group. Yep. Sharpe elect. I don't know how this is going to turn out for you, Sharpe, though, but we need to know. Okay. Sharpe legacy extends beyond the field and media, and in one learned area, it is not good. Sharpe has documented history of abusing and mistreating women. As an example, he is currently a defendant in a lawsuit before the Supreme Court of New York, facing claims from a woman of intentionally infliction of emotional distress, among other allegations. Okay, now I don't know whether this one is the one with Jane Doe, Abby, or is it with a different one? But I'm assuming it's with the one we're talking about now, or so. Many other allegations in New York case are eerie similar to the actions toward plaintiff here. Oh no, that's a separate case. That's a separate one. But they got eerie similarities. Mm. According to the New York lawsuit, Sharpe forcibly subdued the plaintiff in that case, forcing her to her knees and subjecting her to non-consensual oral sex, despite her repeatedly protests. When she resists, he persists. He would not take no for an answer. According to the New York lawsuit, the plaintiff therein feared for her safety, just as plaintiff fears for her safety now. So this is a separate separate case. So that is another case in New York. And then this case here with Jane Doe, Abby, the OnlyFans plaintiff. Mm. This lawsuit, this New York lawsuit, further alleged that Sharpe escalated to non-consensual, you know what, all while telling her that he would make it so no other man would want her. And that's the same thing he says to the current lawsuit, the Jane Doe that's now, that he would make it so no other man, maybe that's his trademark signature, saying, I'm going to make it so no other man wants you. That way, you say that enough times to a woman, then a woman starts feeling like nobody gonna want me no more because he ain't even told me that too many times. So I just have to stay where I'm at. I just have to keep him because no other man is gonna want me because he ain't told me that too many times. Impetitious, thank you. You saying hello to Black Titanic. Thank you guys for still hanging in here. I would definitely be there. Okay. Let's go on. Mm, mm, mm. Oh my God. This is a trademark saying of his. No other man would want you. Okay. But in September 2024, Sharpe live streamed himself on accident having sex with a woman. That's what we was talking about, guys. Remember y'all brought that up? So this is the live stream that he did, having you know what with a woman. Up on information and belief, he did so on purpose to seek media exposure and to attract social media views and attention. Oh my God! Did I really? Is that really in black and white? He would do something like that just to get media attention and views. This man would go to any. There's no levels to him. He has no levels of when to stop or when something is wrong. To live stream himself, he would have had to deliberately swipe right. Yeah, that's what I hate to say it. That's what his what do you call it? His what's this stylist? His stylist said. In order to go do this, you allegedly that you would have to swipe to do this. Swipe right, swipe, do this and do that on Instagram to activate the live feed. Sharpe claims it was an accident, accidentally. However, discreetly recording sex without his partner's knowledge. Now, this sounds so familiar to the OnlyFans Gabby, Jane Doe. It sounds so familiar to her. It's something he is known to do. He did so with the plaintiff. Yes, he did. Oh my God. So this is not a one time and thank you, ma'am thing. Plaintiff discovered that Sharpe had been secretly recording their sex encounters without her consent. When she confronted him, he summarily dismissed her concerns, claiming the video were for his own personal use. What do? Mm-mm. Girl, when a man tell you that, don't trust none of that he be talking about. Never let a man um, videotape you like that. Never, never. And two was a lie. Upon information and belief, Sharpe on multiple occasions shared the recordings with his friends and associates. Now, what friends and associates want to see him doing the dirty deed with another woman? Man, I don't want to see your thing. I don't want to see you humping and grinding me. Mm-mm. Oh, at one point he had forced plaintiff to have sex with him while FaceTiming one of his childhood friends. Oh my God. named Bucket. Oh my God. This is no end to what he would do. However, plaintiff would get up the challenge to object to Shannon's outrageous conduct, which was not often. He would get aggressively and angrily and put her back in her place. Sharpe isn't just a sports icon, he's something far worse. Oh my God. He's a narcissist. He spent years using his fame and power to influence and manipulate and control and subjugate and violate women. With this lawsuit, plaintiff intend to put an end to this egregious conduct. Now, in January of 2023, the beginning of a consensual but deeply manipulated relationship. Oh my God. Let me make sure I got the right page for you all. Yeah. No. Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. I forget to switch over. I really do. I forget to switch the page over. When I say I really do, I really do. I forget to switch the page over. Uh, this is January 2023, the beginning. Okay. So we're going to, this is the last paragraph on this page. Sharpe first made plaintiff at a Los Angeles gym in early 2023. As he watched Doe in such a way that made her to make sure she knew he was watching. It's like, I ain't gonna say that word. Oh Lord, I have to catch myself. I was just getting ready to say, and I said, oh no, I can't say that word. Oh my God. Put it like this, a dirty old man. What do dirty old men do? Huh? Just like a dirty old man. What do dirty old men do? Okay. I'm just saying. Okay. I'm just saying, guys. Dirty old men. Okay. Um, be watching you and stalking you and everything. Okay. Let's one day plaintiff finished a set and turned around. She found Sharpe standing inches behind her. Ooh, that's scary. Sharpe told her he had noticed her at the gym and wondered why she had not introduced herself. This is the first time they spoke. Plaintiff at the time, who had just turned 20 years old, was caught off guard and was face to face with a 54-year-old man she had never met. Plaintiff did not know at the time who Sharron Sharpe was. She did not know what to say nor how to feel about this events. His events. During during his first conversation, Sharpe proposed a challenge, a competition to see who could lean out faster. The prize: if plaintiff won, he would buy her fake tits. Oh my God, that's when you run. That's when you take you get your stuff and you go. You leave. The minute he say fake tits, you run. Because this man is a dirty old man. He got his mind in the gutter, and he already got his mind made up on what he wants from you. Okay? Plaintiff was stung. The implication that he needed or wanted some that implication that she needed or wanted some such a thing was wildly inappropriate. It was for you teenager, you telling her something like that. Hearing it from a stranger more than 30 years her senior made it even more disturbing. It's disturbing to me. And he throughout their encounters at the gym, Sharpe made sure plaintiff understood who he was, a celebrity and TV personality. Over the following weeks, Sharpe made himself invulnerable unavoidable. He was at the gym when she was, so he knew when he had probably had somebody stalking her or somebody at the gym calling him when she's there or find out when she comes and what time and everything. He knows what he's doing. He knew exactly what he was doing. He constantly called and texted demanding she came to his Beverly Glen mansion. Plaintiff repeatedly declined and made up excuses to make her seem to be busy to seek him, too busy to see him. But he would not stop. Sharpe would not be deterred. Eventually, plaintiff gave in. But before she could meet him outside the gym, Sharpe made another demand. She had to sign a non disclosure agreement, an NDA. Mm, okay. He refused to explain why and would not let her see a copy of the proposed statement. Girl, you don't sign that. When somebody don't let you see it, you don't be signing nothing. Get your lawyer to read it. Just don't sign, period. He simply insists she sign one. Plaintiff refused after multiple attempts. When he realized she would not cooperate, he finally dropped the issue. Um, Number C. We're at C now, down at 22. Reveal from the start. Okay, this is the violent, the aggressive, and controlling nature of Sharron Sharpe. The first night plaintiff went to Sharpe's house, the experience was unlike anything she had dealt with before, disturbing, unsettling, giving his conduct very illuminating, intimidating, illuminating. When plaintiff arrived at his house, Sharpe opened the door to his Beverly Glens mansion without a word, no greetings, no acknowledgement, no small talk, without so much as looking at plaintiff. So he didn't say a word, he didn't greet you, he didn't say no small talk, he didn't even look at you. That's when you just turn around, don't go in, just turn around and go back, go home, go get in your car and go home. He simply turned away from her after opening the door, walked upstairs. Plaintiff hesitated but followed as she did not know what else to do or where else to go. Got to remember, she's a teenager. When they reached the bedroom, Sharpe pointed to the bed before disappearing into the bathroom, shutting the door behind him. He still had not said a word. Plaintiff sat on the bed, waiting, unsure of what to expect or if she should leave. Roughly 5 minutes later, he finally emerged, but still he said nothing. Instead, he turned off all the lights and laid down on his bed. Girl, this is too much. Plaintiff, unfortunately, unsure of what to do, lay down as well. For roughly 10 minutes, there was nothing but silence. Then, without warning, Shaw placed his hand on Plaintiff's neck from behind. Oh my God, he already starting with this neck stuff. Okay, that's when you know you had messed up. Because if he grabbing you from the back of your neck, he's starting this neck stuff from the get-go. This neck stuff is terrible. He's starting the next stuff from the very beginning. That's disturbing. I knew from the first time I saw you that I was going to F you. Oh Lord. Doe and Sharpe then began engage in all sex. As they did so, Doe at some point realized Sharpe was using his phone. First encounter, he's using his phone. Obviously, what he was doing, she said nothing, scared to confront him for what he may do or say. When it ended, he rolled over and went to sleep. At some point later during the night, Sharpe woke up, grabbed Gabby by her, ooh, her, you know what, and began having sex with her. So he had started again. The next morning, Sharpe woke up roughly 4 a.m. to shoot a media segment for sports television. He woke plaintiff as well and told her she need to leave. Like an animal. That's my opinion. He's treating her like an animal. But he informed her that she had to be back at 9 p.m. exactly. See, that's that control from the get go. He started out with that control, and he's going to continue with that control. The following night, plaintiff arrived at Sharpe's house approximately 9:05 p.m., just 5 minutes past the time he had demanded. The moment he opened the door, plaintiff experienced his rage for the first time. Sharpe immediately launched into a verbal assault. He screamed at plaintiff, berating her for what felt like hours. He accused her of disrespecting him, wasting his time, and warned her that if she wanted to be with Sharron Sharpe, she had to learn obedience. Guys, I bucked my eyes when I just read that part. She had to learn to be obedience to him, disrespecting his time because she, instead of showing up at 9 p.m. exactly, she showed up at 9:05, 5 minutes late. And you get yelled at and screamed at and talked to like you're crazy. Oh my God. This is a situation that went wrong from the very start. He would not do a grown woman like this. Somebody his age would not put up with this, not 1 second, not one iota, not 1 inch. Plaintiff was terrified and feared for her physical safety. Still engaged, Sharpe turned off the lights, grabbed her neck. See, he started now this next stuff. He started this next stuff because at the first day she showed up at his house, he grabbed her from in the back of her neck and engaged with her. And then the second time, he grabbed her by her neck again. He got this neck thing going on. When he gets upset, saying he was going to kill her. That's it, guys. That's it. That's that's gone overboard. Over the next year and a half. Let me bring up the next page. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, oh my God. So this next thing is nothing new for him. This is something he have always done, probably in past relationships, in my opinion, because he haven't gave this up at all. This is something that's new to him. All these mansions near Diddy and Hugh Hefner have underground tunnels. Yes, they do, Queen. They do. I heard that you can go from one to the other. That's how they be doing what they do. You know, the trafficking. Oh my God, this is, ooh, okay. I'm finally getting a good overall view of this, these court docs. When you do watch the major media, they only will show portion of it and stuff, but to see it black and white, everything is something else. It is something else. Over the next year and a half, plaintiff saw Sharpe in his home as off. I think I read that one. Did I read this one? Let me see which one I put up for you all. Oh, it's the same one. As often as 4 times, Sharpe continued to treat her like an object. Okay, he continued to control her, not just physically, but emotionally and psychologically. He demanded complete control over her time and body, expecting her to be at his home on his schedule and his command whenever he called. The verbal abuse never stopped. He would berate and degrade plaintiff just as he had from the beginning. One time, he was yelling at her. There was a little firearm visible in the room. Oh my God, that's scary. You got a firearm in the room. Terrified for her safety, plaintiff tried sharing her location with her friends from her iPhone, just in case. But Sharpe saw her doing this. Then, the moment he realized what she was doing, he grabbed her by the neck. See, there's that neck thing again. Every time, there's that neck thing again. Every time they're together, every time he always grabbing her by the neck. So, in my opinion, he's the one that started this neck thing, grabbing her by the neck. And this must not be something new. Seems like he must have done this neck, grabbing women by the neck, putting his hands around their neck in the past. If you ever do that again, I will effing kill you. Mm. Now we're on D, guys. This Sharpe's control turns abusive. The relationship becomes fear and non-consensual now. So we're number 12 on page 7. And let me make sure y'all got 12, page 7. Yes, you do. Sharpe aggressiveness and rage continued to escalate to the point that plaintiff's friends began to fear for her safety. For example, when plaintiff was with her friends, they could hear Sharpe yelling at her over the phone and would ask her if she was safe and if she was okay. In the summer of 2024, plaintiff and Sharpe even moved to Las Vegas for their own reasons. Sharpe liked to say that the plaintiff followed him to Vegas, but that too is a lie. Once in Vegas, Sharpe again insists that plaintiff signed an NDA. She refused, and again he persists. But after enough resistance, he let it go and continued seeing her multiple times a week. His behavior did not change. He maintained erratic control, verbally abusive, all while telling plaintiff that he was committed to sex, exclusive relationship with her, and that was a lie. That's in my opinion. Okay. Number 15, in the summer of 2024, plaintiff and Sharpe even moved to Las Vegas. No, I just did that one. Okay. That's 21. I'm sorry, guys. 2020, down at number 21. And then in September 2024, Sharpe humiliated plaintiff. He live streamed himself having sex with another woman on Instagram for over 1.1 million followers to see. He later made jest of the incident on his podcast, Club Shay Shay, and showed Nightcap. But for plaintiff, it was anything but funny. He had repeatedly assured her they was in an exclusive relationship. This is a lie that not only hurt her emotionally, but it made her fear for her sex health and the risk of sex transmitted diseases. At that point, plaintiff began to pull away from Sharpe. She stopped answering her phone calls and stopped telling him where she was when he would demand to know. So, during that encounter of him live screening himself with another woman, she said, I done had enough of your foolishness. I'm gone. I'm done. Hmm. Oh, I see what I put the wrong page up. I'm sorry, guys. I put the wrong, that's 8. I didn't put the right page up because we're almost done with this. So let me see exactly. Okay, make sure I get to the right page. I think I've been a page. Okay, here it is. Let me make sure it's right. Yeah, it is. I've been putting I had the wrong page for you all up. Okay, here we are. Um Plaintiff feeble attempts at freedom and independence further upset Sharpe because a narcissist never wants you to be free or feel like you can do your own thing or make your own decisions and choices. You have no choices when you're dating or married or in a relationship or whatever it may be with a narcissist because they want to control everything you do and how you do it. He began flooding her phone with calls, demanding to know where she was. He called multiple times per hour. The harassment became so unbearable. Plaintiffs frequently began leaving Nevada, determined to cut off communication, resist his efforts to control her, and attempt to reclaim some control of her life. It took courage for plaintiff to make this effort. She remained terrified, even though she was thousands of miles away. Sharpe simply would not accept her independence or freedom from plaintiff. In October 2024, just after plaintiff returned from Europe, Sharpe behavior began more angry, aggressive, and now violent. Oh my Lord. That's the last thing you want to do. Make a person like that angrier than what they normally are. You don't make them that way. They get on that way they own. So it's not nothing you do. It's no matter what you do and how you act or what you say, they're going to be that way anyway. Okay. Number 10, October 6, 2024. This is Sharpe sex assault and our RAPE plaintiff and threatens, I'm going to make it so no man will want you again. October 6, 2024, plaintiff was working out at Nevada gym, following her usual routine. As she worked out, she saw Sharpe approaching her. She could tell by his look and the way he moved quickly toward her that he was furious, oh Lord, for having been ignored. As soon as he got close, he told her, sit the F down or I'm going to kill you. Plaintiff refused. I don't want to tell you. I don't want to talk to you, she said. You cheated on me. His response was dismissive, controlling as usual. You don't have a choice. Oh my God. Number 18. Sharpe demanded that they talk in private. Again, plaintiff told him no. She made it clear. She did not want to talk to him, be alone with him, or want him coming to her home. But Sharpe didn't care. He never took no for an answer. Sharpe forced plaintiff under threat to get into his car and go to her house. Not his house, but her house. Once Sharpe was inside her apartment, plaintiff tried to keep the conversation in the living room, but Sharpe refused. He demanded to go to the bedroom. She said no. He didn't listen, nor did he care. Once out, once inside the bedroom, Sharpe grabbed her from behind and forcefully positioned her to perform oral sex. He heard her in, he had her in place and then forced her to begin performing. He began even angrily and saying, you disrespect me so much. I'm going to punish this, you know what, hole. I'm going to make it so no man will want you. So he want to punish the ASSHOLE. Plaintiff at this point was crying, sobbing, tearing, screaming down, tears streaming down her face as Sharpe. Let me see. As Sharpe repositioned her and took her from behind and inserted his you know what into her you know what as he forcefully anally RAP'd her. He said, turn around and look at me. Sharpe grabbed her head, forcing her to look at him as she sobbed. He said, look at he said, at that point, look Look at this. Look at my arms. I got chills. That's how good this is. Oh my God. Woo. Oh my God, guys. You know what? Like I said, one, two, three, four. We just got 4 pages. Basically, not really 4 pages, because the last 2 pages is just showing the last of the court docs. But this man and lost his everlasting mind. When I say he had lost his mind, he had really, that and zoomed away. Let me just bring it back up. This man and lost his mind, guys. When I say he had lost his mind, he had. Oh Lord, what did I do? I just knocked it away. That's okay. Let me just finish it up for you. Okay, I'll bring it back up. Let me see. Now he is somebody that's like this. When you meet somebody like this, you run the other way. When y'all get those first clues that he is the way he is, you start running. Okay, I got it back up. Let me see. Can I bring it back to you? Okay, there it is, guys. Sorry about that. I'm at 5. Sharp forced himself on the plaintiff and RAP'd her, despite her sobbing and agony as it happened. He told her in the moment she was crying that the experience was so good it was giving him chills. Sharp behavior demonstrated that he believed plaintiff to be his personal property, possession, owned by him. He also believed uh, that the laws did not apply to him, that he could take what he wanted, and that no one could would stop him. He was in his he was in his wrong. Oh my God. Okay. Number F, January 2025. Sharp, SEX, I mean, just say SA and RAPE, plaintiff, ignoring her screams and refusing to wear a condom. On January the 2nd, 2025, Sharp told plaintiff he wanted to see her. Sharp persists and remind plaintiff that he had a combined Christmas and birthday gift to give to her. As as he previously promised her a gift, she ultimately allowed him to come over to her apartment. She regretted that decision. I want to know why. I really want to know. Okay. Down here, guys, where it say number 17. Once inside her apartment, Sharp began undressing. Plaintiff firmly stated multiple times that they would not have sex without protection, demanding that he wear a condom. She knew that in the past he refused to even use a condom and believed that her demands would stop him from having sex with her. But although he refused to use a condom, he still insists on sex. She tried to resist him. She screamed. She had already expressed concerns for her safety, knowing that he had been involved with other women, increasing the risk of transmitting a disease. The more she begged, Sharp became more aggressive and made it clear he would not wear a condom and he was going to have his way with her. Sharp grabbed her, pulling her around and positioning her to form oral sex, while lasting for roughly 2 minutes. Then Sharp positioned her roughly, forced himself inside of her. Plaintiff never stopped demanding and begging that he stop or put on a condom. Sharp ignored her. Okay, guys. This is this is so we just got just 2.5 pages left. Okay, 2.5 pages. I wouldn't even say it's 2.5, basically, because let me get to the next page. Oh gosh, make sure I got the same page. That should be F. Okay, B. I mean, one. As soon as he penetrated her, plaintive screamed and sobbed. Her cries for help did nothing to stop Sharpe. Oh my God. The assault lasted roughly 10 minutes, ending only when Sharpe ejaculated inside of her. Plaintiff cried and begged repeatedly for him to stop. Plaintiff left Nevada after the assault. Plaintiff brings these calls of action in his honorable court to recover damages as outlined below. It is imperative that Sharron Sharpe and those like him are held accountable for their actions to prevent them from engaging in further sex assault and sodomy and harming future victims. Where say number 9 was say V, the letter V, first claim for relief. Assault, SA, battery, and S, battery. Plaintiff hereby incorporated each of the foregoing paragraphs as if fully set forth herein. All alleged herein, defendant Sharpe willingly and unlawfully used threats and physical force on plaintiff. And using willingly and unlawfully forced on plaintiff, defendant Sharpe intended to cause a harmful and offensive contact. The threats was intended to control plaintiff. The harmful and excessive contact intended by defendant Sharpe in fact occurred. The threats, as well as the harmful and offensive conduct by defendant Sharpe, caused plaintiff to suffer harm. Sharpe threats, as well as harmful and offensive conduct by defendant Sharpe, caused plaintiff to suffer harm. Sharpe's conduct caused injury to plaintiff. Plaintiff was sustained and will sustained pain and suffering, psychological, emotional distress, mental anguish, and embarrassment and humiliation. According to plaintiff, is entitled to recovery against defendant for the damages approximated caused by defendant's conduct in an amount to be determined at trial. So, okay, number 4, second claim for relief. B, intentionally infliction of emotional distress. Plaintiff re, reallege each enforcement allegations as if fully incorporated below. So we're on the last page that would give us the breakdown of the for the $50 million, and then I just have the signing page last to read. Let me bring that last 2 pages up. So this page here that I'm going to bring up, guys, this is the page that shows the breakdown of that $50 million that plaintiff is requesting. And as you can see it down at the bottom, so you can see it down at the bottom, demand for jury trial. Okay, where it say number 11, in addition to the actual damages, plaintiff seeks punitive damages, and such damages are not subject to capping. So, demand for jury trial. Plaintiff herein demand a jury trial and tenders all approximated fees with this complaint. Now that's number 17. It's going to be 17 and below. Prayer for relief. Okay. It says, wherefore plaintiffs reserve the rights to amend the complaint prior to or during the trial of this matter. Prayer's judgment against the defendant as follows. 1. So they got 1 through 8. 1 is general damages in the sum of excess of $10 million. I mean, not 10,000, but $10 million. Number 2, special damages in the sum in excess of $10 million. 3, punitive damage in a sum in excess of $20 million. Punitive damages, $20 million. So that's 40 million already. 10, 10, and 20. We had 40 million. Number 4, statutory penalties in a sum in excess of $10 million. So you add those together, the 10, 10, 20, and 10, that's at $50 million lawsuit. That's the $50 million lawsuit. Number 6, attorney's fees and costs of litigation. Number 7, interest at the statutory rate. And number 8, such other and further relief the count deems reasonable under the premises. Signature of following pages. So the last page is going to show the signatures. Okay, and that is that lawsuit that Gabby slapped onto Sharron Sharpe for $50 million. And that would be it, guys. That is it right there. That's that lawsuit. Dated April 20th, 2025. Okay. That's it. And you see the Busby law firm down here. Yeah. Attorneys for plaintiff Jane Doe. Okay, guys. That is it on that lawsuit. And let me just get us back to the beginning. And let me just see. So, but not everybody thinking the same way. Some people, let me just bring this up. I did want to show you all this. Oh, let me show you all one thing. On his website, on his Instagram, he have removed everything. There's nothing there. There's nothing there, guys. That stuff is gone. Now, when I say gone, here it is right here. It used to be stuff on there about Cat Williams, telling him that is gone. Now that's Cat Williams, but that's something else. Okay, that's something totally different. So let me close this up right quick. I don't have my glasses on. So it was in here. It's gone. Y'all see that? They removed that. It was removed. And I don't go figure. But guys, I just want to go over that part with you all. And I'm just going to bring up one thing because I do want to show this part. What other people in TikTok are saying about this whole situation with Sharron Sharpe. What they're saying on TikTok is totally different. TikTok comes out and tell you really what's going on. You really want to know what's going on? You go on TikTok. People on TikTok got a whole different idea on this thing. I'm on TikTok right now, and I'll just play one to take us out. Okay? Okay? I'll just play one so we can watch it so it can take us out. Okay? Let me see. Let me see. Last night I watched one of them. Let me see. I can There was one that was really good last night. Um, I don't see it. I really don't see it from last night. Um, Let me just do this one a little last night too. So we're going to do this one here. Let me put it back. Let me get it up there for you. It's not showing that. Let me do something. It's not letting me show it, but that's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. But anyway, I did want to show you all some of what TikTok is really totally different. Okay, they put it out there. But guys, we've been at this for 2 hours and 24 minutes, going on 2 hours and 30 minutes, and I'm going to just leave it at that. But like Sharron Sharpe, you got a long way to go, buddy. You got a long way to go. And his attorney did put out the statement. This is the statement from his attorney. But let me just say this: Sharron got two attorneys now. He ain't got one; he got two. He got another attorney, and this attorney, Lonnie Davis, Jay Davis, supposed to be a high-powered, very good attorney. But Sharron and got another high-powered attorney that is also speaking for him. It's like two high-powered attorneys, they tend to butt heads. I don't know. Are they just, I don't know. Because the first one was letting him do his thing. Let Sharron talk. Sharron just running off at the mouth. Now this new attorney and came in. Oh gosh. I guess that's why you don't see anything on social media no more, on his Instagram, about what Cat Williams said, about what Monique said to him. You need to leave these young women alone, young girls alone, and go get yourself a big old sister, because she's gonna cook for you, and rub your feet and everything, make you feel like a man, because she got a lot to lose. And then, because most grown women, they got their own. They got a house, they got a job, they got a career and stuff. Okay, so and Cat Williams told him they coming for you, man. They coming in 2024. Ain't nobody gonna be spared. They coming for you, and they came for you. They came for you. Everybody got their own idea of what, but I don't believe in him should be messing around with a young 19-year-old at his golden age. Shannon, you brought this all on yourself. Do I feel pity for you? I did like your show. When I first started watching it, Cat Williams made me watch your show. If it wasn't for Cat, I don't think I would put you up on the radar. But I think you got a lot of your viewers and fans from Cat Williams. He brought them to you. And you should have took his warning. It was meant for him to be on your show, and it was meant for him to say what he said, and meant for to say what she said. They was giving you the warning. Leave this, whatever who it was, leave that person alone. Not that they knew, but it was like a warning. Sometimes people are just saying. But okay, guys, we've been at it for a while. We're gonna go ahead and let that be that. This is his thing from his attorney. I'm not going through all of this. I'm tired. Okay. But when he made this, not that. Oh, this is the one Monique tells Sharron Sharpe to stop dating young women. Yes. This is that day she was on his show. And you see how he just laughing at it and just, yeah, you got caught. There she go. She outsmarted you now. Because she said she ain't going to take it no more, Shannon. She outsmarted you, Shannon. Yes, she did. You don't just chase a tail end. You should have been chasing what's in front of you, not what's behind somebody. You should be looking forward and up, instead of looking back and down at somebody's rear end. This is what got you in the situation you're in now. Okay? But guys, we're going to go ahead and leave it at that. Like he said, this was a shakedown. Okay? That's his belief that he's under attack by a shakedown. But did nobody tell you to do what you do? Did nobody tell you to go on OnlyFans? Did nobody tell you to do that? You was thinking with the wrong head. You should have been thinking with the head up here, not the other head. Okay? But guys, whew, that's it. Let me just say thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody that came aboard and everything. Make sure y'all hit that like button going out and subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed. And I want to say thank you for doing that. All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and let this be it. All right. But not
pay my bills are paid. I've been grown. I pay my bills are paid.